Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis quite a few times in the past. That's where these green lines are coming from. But today, I don't mean to state the obvious, but afternoon was just a total, well, pretty much all day was just a total bloodbath. Happened late morning and then just continued the remainder of the day and really only picked up pace. I say picked up pace, picked up momentum. You look at the volume bars and those things just kept getting bigger and bigger. So a whole lot of selling took place there. But now the price is at a pretty interesting spot, which presents an interesting opportunity, an interesting setup going into tomorrow. Now, I should note that if you are terrible at honoring stop losses, you're not good at, just managing risk or anything like that, then, these setups are definitely not for you. But the reason this green line here, right down here at 750, 760, whatever you want to call it, right around that range is so interesting is if you scrunch up the chart, you can see there's been quite a few times in the past, both there, and almost there where the price has been right down around that area and some nice bounces have followed. Now, I wish the market was that easy and I could say, well, and because it's down here, it's guaranteed to bounce up to $10. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that according to the history of the chart, there's been quite a few times where this level has indeed held as support. And so would I be shocked to see it bounce? No, but am I going to sit here and say that it's guaranteed to bounce? There's no such thing as a guarantee in the market, so I'm not going to say that either. In the event the price just keeps on cruising downwards, next overall level of support to keep an eye on, I'm going to call it down there at about $6.75. So 750, 760 right around there, and then $6.75. Next couple key levels of support. So we'll see what happens with it, but no doubt about it, a whole lot of bloodshed in this one. But sometimes these can produce some very nice snapback bounces. So we'll see what happens with it. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, go ahead and click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.